Hi guys, this is Bilal Zahid from the Inside World. Today I'm going to talk about the living lifestyle in Australia for international students. So every year, every intake, there are about thousands, hundreds of thousands of children or students that opt to come to Australia for more studies. So either they go to Melbourne, Sydney, Perth, or Brisbane, but not many of them would know that right now the right place is to go to the regional and regional Australia, or in other words, we say outback. So, considering the amount of opportunities in Melbourne, Sydney, Perth, Adelaide, Brisbane, they are quite less compared to the opportunities in the regional Australia. So, what I mean by the opportunities? Well, if you are looking to make a living out of whatever you're making, it is better for you to come to Sydney, Melbourne, or Perth. But for me, what I would recommend staying here in Australia for the last 8 years, I would say that Melbourne or Sydney are better options if you're willing to make money, pay off your fees and all that, and send some money back home as well, because I understand most of us have got uh, people to look after back home, whether it's India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, or other Asian countries, or anywhere out of Asia as well. But if you guys are thinking that staying here in Melbourne you can acquire the citizenship uh, in a period of 3 years or 4 years, well, according to that, uh, I don't think so. That would be the right option. What I would recommend is, on my own personal experience, that you should come to the main cities, Melbourne, Sydney, Adelaide, Perth, Brisbane, whatever. You should do your program from here if you are coming in bachelor's or master's or trade or diplomas or anything like that, or PhDs. You should complete your studies and then move as soon as possible to the regional Australia. The reason why I'm saying all this is because I've seen many people who've done their master's degrees from the best universities here in Australia, whether it's Macquarie, it's Monash, it can be Swinburne, RMIT, La Trobe, Deakin, and so many others. So after completing their bachelor's or master's and spending so much money on their degrees, working hard every day, uh, even paying their utilities, bills, everything, they still have did a great job to finish their studies from the renowned universities. But what happens at the end of the day? They're still sitting here waiting for the permanent residence. So rather wasting your time, isn't it better to move to a regional area? It can be Tasmania, it can be Mount Gambier, it can be somewhere in the Northern Territory, that is Darwin, or it can be somewhere in regional Perth, regional Western Australia. I mean, and there are a lot many places in the regional NSW as well, that is New South Wales. So keeping these things in mind, that staying here in Victoria or NSW or Western Australia, uh, but staying in those states and staying in the biggest cities, it is really hard for anyone to acquire citizenship. Well, the reason behind that is very simple as well. The total population of Australia goes up to maybe 35 million to 40 million people. Out of those 35 to 40 million, roughly 30 million or 28 million live in the biggest cities, and the remaining 10 to 12 million are scattered around the rest of Australia. And Australia is considered as one of the ninth largest countries in the world. It's amongst the top 10 biggest countries in the world with the least population. So, considering that now There are less people in the regional. Obviously, there are less jobs in the regional, but obviously there's less skill in the regional as well. Now, why many people are coming to Australia? The reason behind that is this country has got more. They've got more area, but the population is very low. So the skill that they acquire is only in the bigger cities, whereas they now need skill in the regional as well. It can be anything. So but now if you think that you're a dentist, for example, you're a dentist and you are planning to come to Australia for your future, obviously it's a very good future here. But what I would recommend is that if you should apply in some regional area first. Once you get your citizenship, then you've got anywhere to go. You can come to Australia, you can come to Sydney, Melbourne, anywhere. But for that, all you have to do is you have to complete your studies first, and then you have to look for a program that is going to get you citizenship. There are many people in this country who have done great studies, they've done bachelors, they've done masters, they've done PhDs, but they're still struggling to get the PRs, that is permanent residence. Whereas there are some people who were told something good when they came earlier, they opt to do trade instead of the bachelors or diplomas. Obviously, it will affect you when you file your PR, but still, rather than waiting 5 to 8 years for your nationality, you can acquire the same thing within 2 or 3 years, just because you're living in the regional. Thank you. I'll keep uploading more videos for you guys to understand why Australia is one of the best countries in the world to grow. And right now, in this country, there's a lot more to offer than what it is right now. So I'll keep on updating more, but just don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.